Congratulations! You have completed your second year of your doctoral program in audiology. You may already have your sights set on your externship placement. As your second year comes to an end, begin to collect your application materials. Many competitive programs have deadlines very early in the fall of your third year. It is never too soon to start preparing. Here are some tips to help you find the best placement possible. Tip 1. Begin your search early. Start looking for a placement at the end of your second year. It may take several months to hear whether or not you have been accepted. Tip 2. Describe your ideal placement. Many factors go into identifying your ideal placement. Do you want to remain close to the university, or do you want to move to a new state? What patient population do you envision yourself servicing? What type of services do you want to deliver, and in what type of setting? Thinking about what you hope to achieve at the end of your externship can help to narrow your focus and help you land a placement in a facility that will provide you with the experience in the range of clinical services that you hope to work with once you graduate. Also, if you intend to apply for the Asha Certificate of Clinical Competence in Audiology, be sure that your supervisor has the CCCA. Tip 3. Use all of your resources to search. Asha's career portal and many search engines specifically list openings for audiology externship experiences. Externships may be searched by locations, services provided by the site, and keyword, which can help you decide if that placement is right for you. Your program director is an invaluable resource. She or he may be able to help you identify potential sites. Many universities receive announcements or flyers highlighting open positions for fourth-year externship placements in facilities across the country. Also, speak to your classmates. They may be able to alert you to openings or offer tips based on their recent experiences. Recent graduates and alumni who currently work in the field often contact their alma maters about their facility's externship positions. Finally, don't be afraid to reach out to specific externship sites. Many times, sites anticipate openings before they are posted online. Tip 4. Prepare your resume, draft a cover letter, and brush up on your interview skills. Most applications will require a cover letter and updated resume. Consult with your program director on recommendations on the content of these important documents. Next, obtain letters of recommendation from professors and professionals who are familiar with your unique skill sets and talents. Prepare for an interview by researching each site. Prepare some questions and rehearse your responses. Remember, an interview may be in person, by phone, or video. Tip 5. Receiving an offer. Once the interview process is complete, you may receive an offer. This offer may be in writing, however many are verbal. Be sure to ask any questions regarding the placement that have not yet been answered. These may include payment, supervision, proposed start date, length of placement, and scope of clinical experience. If you receive a verbal offer or voicemail, acknowledge the offer within 1 business day. If your offer is in writing, read it thoroughly. The offer should include site-specific requirements, such as obtaining appropriate credentials and a timeline of tasks that must be completed prior to your start date. There is a great deal of variability between institutions and offers. Be sure to speak with your program director before accepting an offer, since your university may need to develop a contract with the site. Provide your program director with the contact information for the site so that any necessary contractual arrangements can be made. Tip 6. Accepting the offer. You may receive more than one offer. Remember, you have a professional responsibility to contact the site to discuss the offer that they present. Clear communication on both sides is necessary. If a site provides an offer, You are responsible to clearly communicate your decision within 24 hours. Be sure to let your university know once you accept a placement. Starting the process early will ensure that you and your university will meet all deadlines before your start date. Starting your externship. While each site and experience will vary, there are common activities that you can expect in your externship placement. Orientation and training at the site. Your site will provide you with a full orientation, which will include your schedule, a dress code, site policies and procedures, and an overview of the equipment that will be available for you to use during your externship. Assignment of supervisors. An audiology supervisor or preceptor will be assigned to you. You must verify that your supervisor has the appropriate credentials necessary for licensure and/or certification, which would include the CCCA if you choose to apply for Asha certification. Your supervisor will work with you to establish goals for your externship and discuss how you will be evaluated. This is your chance to clearly communicate your feedback or learning style and to ask about your preceptor's style. Maintaining open and honest communication is key to a successful experience. Actively seek feedback from your preceptor, especially if you feel that you are not receiving enough. Remain in constant communication with your university throughout the externship. Update your program director regularly about your externship experience. This will help to ensure that you are meeting deadlines and requirements for graduation, licensure, and certification. Remember to be receptive to the expectations set by your program, as well as the feedback that you receive from your preceptor and/or sites. You are still a student clinician for the entire year, so you will continue to observe and learn as much as you are doing. The certification process. Once you've completed your externship and earned your doctoral degree, you may apply for your Asha Certificate of Clinical Competence. All applicants must pass the praxis examination in audiology. Be sure to list Asha as a score recipient. Please be sure to read the current audiology standards and be aware of any changes. The application review process can take 6 weeks from the date your last document is received. Certification is granted when all of your documents have been received and approved. If you have additional questions, please contact the Action Center at 800-498-2071 between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, or contact Asha Certification at certification@asha.org.